So check this shit out. I'm getting ready to go take a shower. And this right here is the bathroom. So I go and I grab my towel. And I'm not taking too long. And I had just been out here in the hallway a second ago because I went to go put some dishes in the kitchen. And nobody's out here. And yet, when I come back out here, guess who's gonna go take a shower? Oh, it's Frogman. Yeah, he decides to hop in the shower the moment that I'm about to go in there. Isn't that a crazy fucking coincidence? That's super wild, man. That timing, that's just some crazy timing right there. That's funny, because it's like, this has happened a few times before. It's consistent, you know? Done in patterns. So, yeah. And he just, well, they're going to tell him to do that because they know that I'm not going to want to take a shower after he gets out of there. Since this dude is fucking disgusting because of the shit that he does. I don't know, who he's involved with or what he does, but since he's involved in this shit, he's likely a pedophile, a murderer of some sort. Some kind of fucking disgusting abuser of people. This motherfucker is participating in the destruction of me. The attempted destruction of me, I should say. So there's no telling what else he's doing while he's out and about, hurting children, going to, lodges. He's likely a Freemason. He has military ties. But they just tell him to do this petty ass shit, and he has no problem doing it. Just this petty, sad shit, Like the small window of 30 seconds it takes for me to go grab the towel, this motherfucker hops inside the bathroom just to make sure that I can't get in there, that he's got to be in there first. It is so childish. So we're going to sit here and we're going to wait and we're going to ask him something when he comes out, since he wants to play these games. Say, it's pretty crazy. I was just about to head in there and take a shower. Do you think there's any hot water left?
Probably.
Oh.
I don't take hot showers.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, I was just checking. Timing on that was pretty crazy, because
yeah.
I was just about to hop in there.
I don't know, because I never use hot water.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I use some to warm it up.
Uh-huh.
But I don't run it hot.
Oh, yeah, that's understandable. Not everybody uses hot showers.
So, I mean, you might give it 5 or 10 minutes. And
Okay.
you should have that.
Yeah. Not too concerned how much water there is. Just thought it was kind of funny,
Yeah.
It's like, man, I was just about to head in there and I come out there and it's like, you're already in there, huh?
Yeah. One's just coming out.
Yep.
Have you seen Paula up today?
I don't know. I think...
She got up to make food for Jesse once, I know.
Yeah. You've probably been out and about a lot more than I have, so you probably noticed more so than I would.
Well, I know she didn't give him his meds or give him anything to eat until after 5.
I did notice one thing. I came out the bathroom earlier. I saw that you were putting on something for him on his TV. Putting on a show. That's good.
She,
But something
on, but
you missed something though. He had his diaper was full. He hadn't been changed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
Did you change him?
Well, no, of course not. I mean, if I knew how to, then I'd take up that duty myself. But
Right.
but I made sure to inform her.
You did better than I did, because I couldn't get her to answer anything.
Well, sometimes you just gotta push forward a little bit,
Yeah, well, me and Jesse were pushing forward. She wasn't answering.
All right.
That was earlier, though.
Okay.
Okay, well, she'll be up later, probably.
Yeah, he really is a good actor. You see that shit, man? Well, he plays so stupid. Oh boy. That's why I didn't start asking him questions about who puts him up to it and how they control him, or because he already signed a non-disclosure agreement. He's just gonna act stupid, like he always does, just like he was acting really stupid there. But yeah, he saw that. He's about to go take a shower, and in that small window of time, he just, ran in there as fast as he could. This dude has been on it since I got back with the weird shit, but he's being controlled. He does not have any kind of free will. Something I should mention actually is my little sister, who's aware of all the targeting that's going on and all the people involved in this, and as well as my younger brother. Just them too, by the way. Even our own parents don't even fully understand what's happening. I remember she was telling me a while ago, she was actually talking to him, the guy we were just speaking to, the guy I was just talking to. And I remember something that where he and another person who lives around here were like, the discussion got brought up about voices in people's heads, and he was joking about how he hears voices in his head along with the other person who lives around here, and it was like, that's pretty weird, just to casually mention that, and they were like laughing about it and stuff. And I remember along the same conversation, she was like, I think asked him if he believes in heaven and God, and he was like, oh, I'm going to hell, and he's like laughing. So now you know why. Now you know why this guy said he's going to go to hell, and he's laughing, and he hears voices in his head. Because this dude is a drone. He is a complete slave and not even aware of it. I don't know how really deeply involved he is in the inner workings of the shit that a lot of other people around here are doing. There is like the slightest chance that he is possibly not involved in like actually going out and meeting with other people involved with this and getting paid and fully aware. But his behavior is that of someone who is putting on a show, is an actor, is acting. So I get the impression that he is doing all that stuff. But I can't know for sure, unless I try to like ask him and probe him. But the thing is, he's not going to tell me. That if he is, why would he tell me? None of them are going to tell me because they all signed NDAs, and him being involved in this, he also signed one. So he's not going to tell me what's going on. In fact, I have out of all of these recordings and all of these videos, and several times I have kind of approached him and just told him things, such as, I know what you're doing, I know that you're being controlled, I know you're just following orders. All these things I've said to him, and he always plays stupid. He never reacts or never says anything, and it's not like he's deaf. Clearly he's not deaf. So I'm leaning towards the latter, that this guy, or the former in this case, that this guy is fully aware of what he's doing, and he's just putting on a show. That's pretty much what it is. But I give him the benefit of the doubt, and I try to see what he says, But eventually it'll get to the point where he has to be way more forward with it. He has to be way more aggressive in trying to destroy me, because all these people were being forced to do crazier and crazier things, like trying to kill me. And, just the usual. Because they can play their mind games, but their mind games only go so far when it doesn't actually do anything to me. But, this is about taking the life of God's children. So, eventually, it'll get to that point where he's being forced to do that kind of stuff. And then there will be no pretending. There won't be any games. There won't be any acting like he doesn't know what's going on. Then he will be forced to spill the beans. But after all, he's going to be expendable until the very end. So whenever they come for us, God's children, they're just going to dispose of the people like him before they even do anything to us. So there's no point even trying to get information out of someone who has nothing useful to say and is just another drone. That's all. It was pretty funny though. Just add this to the list of recordings, to the evidence of the tactics and everything that these demons do, how they control and use people, and just how petty these mind games are. Just to mess with you, just get on your nerves and just get in your way. Because now that he's one in there, and I already don't want to touch like doorknobs and stuff around the house that this guy touches, and I use other things over my hand, like a glove, to like grab doorknobs and stuff, because I don't want to touch what he's touched if he's harassing me and trying to get me killed, and he's been trying to do it for years. Because I don't know what the guy does. He could be a pedophile, he could be a murderer. And so he just hops in the shower, and I want to go in there first, and now that he's been in there, it kind of makes me uncomfortable. And they know that. They know that's why they told him to go in there. They're just trying to actively keep me from doing things in my life, using whoever they can. But it's not like it's going to stop me from... It's not like I'll never set foot in the bathroom again. I'll do it at a different time. But it's just funny. Anyways, keep fighting. Keep staying strong. Hold true to your faith in Jesus Christ. He will pull you through. And just laugh at these clowns. That's what they are. I mean, also at the same time, you can feel bad for them, because that's all you can do, is either feel sad for what they've become and where they're headed, and just laugh at the fact that you aren't like that. That you'll never be like that, as long as you don't let them push you to that, being what they are. And that's why I'm happy to be who I am. Chosen child of God. Uncompromised.